YouTube, what's going on? Welcome back to the ENT Shop. I'm your boy Antonio, and here at the ENT Shop, we focus on faith, facts, and honest reaction. I'm glad to stop by to hang out with me today. Today we're gonna switch it up a little bit. I want to talk about family and how family just ain't what it used to be no more. It's falls at the wayside. Some families have little small groups and they kind of deal with each other like that. But dealing with each other as a whole, what we used to have more camaraderie. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody used to be engaged in the family, and it's hard to watch, to be honest. I mean, like my pastor said, Pastor Williams said, we didn't pass a lot of stuff down. Like my parents and my grandparents and aunties and uncles, like as good as they was showing us like a lot of stuff as far as how to be raised and discipline and all that. They did not pass down that good information, man, because I'm still learning family members right now today because we didn't attend a lot of family reunions. It's just, it sucked, man. Cause like these folks you could have grew up with, meaning your life might would have made a different turn in life had you known some of these people and grew up with some of these folks. But like I say, life happened, man, and ain't no other way of sugarcoat it. You know what I'm saying? Life happens. You feel me? But we always have to like put an effort in to make sure that family like for real, and and we sometimes gotta get our own way, because like people have the tendency, especially today, of being very selfish. You know what I'm saying? They only want to do what they want to do, and they like it's real bad. It's disheartening, to be honest, and you wonder why they don't want to spend time. You wonder why every time you reach out, they always got some excuse. But yet and still, they always do what they want to do. They just don't want to do it with you. And that's sad, but that's the truth. Like that's the ugly truth. We have to like bear our head on. And it sucks, but it's true. But if we put in the effort, man, because like I said, the thing that I guess so nerve-wracking with it all is the fact that God loved family. It's the first ordained business that he solidified on earth. Family. He loved family. But for some reason, like as time go on, family is beginning to just go further and further away from each other. Still got some that's holding on, and by the grace of God, man, maybe they can pull it back together. But I'm telling you, it's like you lose them anchor pieces. Like I know on my mom's side, when my granddad died, that was a big anchor, dude. Then my grandmama, and big anchor. You know what I'm saying? Once the anchor got uprooted, it take a lot of soul out of the family. It take that stability, that beacon. You know what I'm saying? Because like when my granddad was there, like man, look, we kicked it. Like I was young when he passed, but I remember how much people were around when he was living, and I remember how many people weren't when he, when he passed, and it sucked. But that's because today we got so many distractions, man, and like people not even trying to put in the effort to spend time with one another. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, they got friends that they consider like, they love sayings like, family is not who you was born to, but it's like you get to choose your family. To a certain degree, yeah, that's true. But that should never override the family you was born in, man. Whatever issues and problems you have with each other, you're supposed to be close enough where you can like actually hash that out. We ain't always agree, but we're supposed to be able to do that much where we can actually you know what I'm saying? We can butt heads. That's okay. That's what family do. It's messy. Family's not perfect, but it's got to be something that you want to work at. And I told you, the way times have come and the way they done changed today, it's hard, man. Like, it's hard to even watch, because to see both sides, where you done seen the side where family is close, tight knitted, then flip that coin over, family divided, man, like every which way going south, like. But again, I told you, I don't think we done, because like I said, God's still at the head, man, and we turn back to Him, everything gonna be alright. Because trust me, He knew that all this was gonna come about. Cause I told you, nothing new up under the sun, and but we got work to do, man. And family is worth it. Like, it sucks that our kids don't get to grow up the way we did, but all our cousins. And I mean, don't get me wrong, for the most part we do, but we still have a bunch of family on no family, man. I'm talking about, and like the parents of them family members like grew up like this, but their kids didn't, and that's strange, man. Like, and then y'all have so many good memories together, but you don't want your kids to have it. Like, yeah, I need to make that make sense, because we gotta do better, people. We gotta do better, for real. And so, without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and jump into some videos, man, because like it's sad. It's very sad, but I believe that we can fix it if we put in the work. And let's get into it.
The biggest lie sold to our generation was that leaving your family made you free. This is how they dismantle the family unit while convincing everyone that it's freedom. For decades, kids were told the same thing: leave home at 18, be independent, stand on your own, and it was sold as success and empowerment. But look at what it actually created. One family living together becomes 5 separate households, 5 rents, 5 utilities, 5 car payments, everyone paying for everything alone. Add student debt, and many young people start life already drowning. Meanwhile, families that stay together can share costs, build businesses, create generational wealth. And when the family unit breaks, every generation starts to zero again, financially, emotionally, and spiritually. And once that village disappears, everyone is left trying to survive alone.
I totally agree with them. And that's what I mean by how family, we put in the time for stuff that we want to focus on. And, this society has steered a lot of wrong, or a lot of made up false hopes, like the gotta move out at 18, we can do it on our own, we don't need nobody. When I know, like I said, for my grandparents passed, on both sides, you know what I'm saying, we was tight knitted, like we was right there for each other. But for some reason, everybody think they don't need each other. I'm telling you, it's hard to watch. It's very hard to watch, and I know I can be a victim of it, but see, I'm actually working on trying to put myself in a better situation so that I can remove like some excuses that the family always seem to have, why they can't come spend no time, or why they just so busy. It's always about money. Always about money. But I feel like I'm putting in the work right now. I have to be selfish so that I can be selfless later. And I pray God just give me time, man, let me work, because I promise you, with my dying breath, man, I promise that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make sure I remove that excuse, because that's like always the main excuse for people. Family. I ain't got it. I can't do it. Time, gotta work. They just got a bunch of excuses. But then now, if it's somebody that they truly kick it with outside of their family, they don't make excuses for them folk. They just don't. Like, they always show up for them folk always show up for them. But they don't extend it to olive branch to you, family. Like, we've been sold a bunch of lies, man. Don't get me wrong. I mean, it might work for some folk, the stuff she's saying about the moving out at 18 and like you have to do this, but it's not how life works. I mean, it can be okay to work like that in certain circumstances, but that's not the one all be all. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not how life works. I wasn't in no hurry to drive. Like, but I'm one of the best drivers on the planet. You hear me? But I wasn't in no hurry to drive. Like, I didn't get my license at 16. I think I got mine at like 19. But I know I had a car at 17, 18. Yeah, 17, because my senior year I had a car. But I didn't get my license till I was 19. I wasn't in no hurry, wasn't in no rush. And what made me a better driver. Not being so anxious to get it done because everybody said I had to do it. Like, I don't move to the beat of nobody's drum but my own. Like, you can't tell me I have to do something. You tell me that, dude, I'm not gonna do it just because you telling me I have to do it. I'm a very I rely on self a lot, man. Like, and when folk tell me what I got to do, man, look, I run so fast the opposite way. That's just how I am, though. And I don't mean no harm. It's just like, dude, you can't tell me what to do. I did that my whole life. Like, my moms and parents and grandparents and aunties and uncles, big cousins, big siblings and stuff, like, they the one, like, always guided me on what to do. I'm a grown man now. I guide myself. I got a family I have to guide. So I can't depend on somebody telling me what to do. When I got a whole family I got to tell what to do, like, I got to guide them. Told y'all made me sick. For real though. And let's move on.
Let me tell you, bro, when your parents pass, you're going to be changed forever. I would give up everything to have one more conversation with my mom. To be able to call your mom, to be able to call your dad, to hear them bicker and go through their things that annoy you, bro, it's a blessing. Because one day it's gone. I remember when I was looking at my mom's body in the morgue, me up. When I looked at my dad's body at the morgue, and they never come back. So it's like, everybody who's complaining, if you got your parents alive still, lean in and do the work and have the conversations that you need to have. And if you're hurt, be like, Dad, I'm hurt. Mom, I'm hurt. Let's explore this. But don't like waste the opportunity, because eventually, if you live long enough, you're going to be there when your parents take their last breath. And so if you have that opportunity now, don't let your ego hijack the moment of being with them.
All right. Part of an elite group now, you know what I'm saying? Because both mom and dad gone, and hurts. They say, some people always love to say, like, oh, you'll get over it, you know what I'm saying? Time heals all wounds and all that stuff they love to say. But you can't say that unless you done been through it. Because losing a parent, like people who actually gave you life, come on now. Ain't no time frame on that. I'm sorry. And you can let folks lie to you all they want to. I lost both. ENT. E-A-N-T. That's what the E-N-T for. Eli and Tony. Lost both. And it ain't a day go by, I don't think about them folks. It ain't a day I go by, I don't wish I could talk to them and ask them questions and get more information. And my dad, man, used to love getting that boy wisdom, man. Like, oh my Lord, oh my old mind. You know what I'm saying? I miss the old mind. He used to call me young mind, you hear me? And it's just something that, you know, I be really watching folk today, how they like mistreat parents or grandparents, and you know what I'm saying? And they got them here. And don't even appreciate them. But that go back to the selfishness I was talking about when I'm saying family. I'm talking about all family as a whole, not just, you know, groups of family. I'm talking like, it's parts of family, man, that just can't be replaced, dude. And like, man, folks be out here tripping. They act like they life so important that they can't make time for each other. They can't make time for, man, look, if I had my mom and dad here today, dude, like, I don't even know what to say on it, because like I said, I know I can't never get them back, ever. So I don't even know how to fathom their way of living. Because like I said, they've been gone so long now that it ain't no wound that's been healed. Because a moment of sadness can come over you in a minute. You have no control over it. And it just hits you. All you gotta do is sit in that moment and just let it pass. Because it ain't gonna last forever. But it happened. it'd be something that the smallest thing can trigger. Like one day I was helping my partner. We was on top of the roof, like helping him change out some shingles, like, you know what I'm saying, doing his roof. And an older guy who pulled up, he had like a trait, cause my dad had one before he passed. And that voice, he started talking. I didn't see him when he pulled up, but I was still working, so my back was to him. But I heard him talking. All I heard was my dad. Man, I turned around and broke down, dude. Like, that's why I say people say you get over. No, you never get over. You just learn how to live with it. That's it. And that's why I say I'm part of an elite group, because everybody that hadn't experienced this, and I would hope that the folks who actually still have their living parents and grandparents to take them folks serious, man. Like, love on them while you can. Love on all your family while you can, because like, it sucks that we only focus on each other when it comes to a funeral. Then when we get to the funeral, like, man, we need to do better, cause we gotta come together and don't see each other again to the next funeral. And again, family is ordained by God. Like, he loved family. It's the first successful business that he put on earth. Nothing else compare. But hey, who am I to tell y'all what to do? Cause like, y'all grown, y'all know what y'all doing, right? Dumbass. Let's move on.
You know what's absolutely amazing to me? I'm talking about fucking crazy. It's amazing how much love children tend to have for the absent parent. How much love they show the ones who treated parenting like it was fucking optional. I didn't know this shit was a choice. Somebody should have told me something. The ones who show up when they choose to, when it's convenient for their life, who pick everything else over being a fucking parent. And it's not because they did anything better than you. It's simply because absence leaves room for the imagination. And the beauty of a child, because I don't know you, you can be whatever I want you to in my mind. My dad's Superman. He got a cool car and a cool job. None of that shit fucking matters. Let's talk about the pain that the present parent has to bear. That's a hurt only they can live with. You have to be the bearer of everything real for this child. You're the disciplinarian. You're the one who got to function when you're fucking exhausted. You're the one who sets boundaries so they don't get hurt in real life. Now your love feels strict and they love feel gentle. When you sacrificed, you gave up your patience, your sleep, your time. You put that elf on that shelf. You put that money under that pillow for the tooth fairy. You plan that birthday party. I get it. It feels like you're being punished for being present. See, but presence does not receive applause in the moment. It's something they gotta learn, see, value later, and appreciate. Fantasy creates affection, while presence creates foundation. And foundations don't crack under pressure. So good job. Good job.
And that's to them blended families. You hear me? I know sometimes y'all might feel misused, mistreated. The kid or children that you know, fathering or mothering over, you may feel like they don't appreciate you. And I get it. You know what I'm saying? Because most time the kid just acting out, lashing out. I'm not talking they mad because the biological parent not there. But yet you catch the brunt end of that because you're there. And that's what he was saying about, you know, even though that parent that's not there might be there in their fantasy, you there putting in that hard work, and it might not show up right in that moment that y'all bonding is growing or that it's actually picking up any traction. But just let time, like, that's what time heals. You hear me? Because I'm telling you, over time, hey, it'll show up. And when it show up, you know it's gonna show out. I promise you. Speaking from example, man. Yeah. And it's so much worth it. Because you all that fighting and tug of war you went through, I'm telling you, it's worth it. Because the kids love discipline. They might not admit it. They might not even know it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a natural thing. Because kids try you every day. They want to see how far their boundaries can be pushed, and they love to be corrected. That's why when they get older, I would look back to you like, thank you. They, you know what I'm saying? They would go to the ends of the earth for you, even though in that moment it might have been embarrassing to them. They appreciate it when it all matters. I promise you. It sucks. What I say, to go through it, you have to. I mean, to get to it, you have to go through it. And I promise you, the journey. That's where magic happens, man. That's where you learn a lot about yourself. You learn a lot about situations. You learn a lot about people. That's why I think we need to put the effort in bringing these families back together, because it's worth it. Like I told you, God ordained it, man. So, like, ain't no reason to fight against what he already stamped as good. He stamped it good. And we just sliding to the side as if it don't even matter. Missing out on time and blessings because, like I said, we being selfish. It's crazy. I go to the bed for my fam. I love family. Nothing makes me happier, dude. Like, I'm about to go see my sister out of town. Like, you know, I got sisters and brothers. I'm like, dude, I love family. I just know right now, just working on trying to do some things so I can bring all family closer. You feel me? And I'm going to remove them excuses. Then I want to see what they say. You hear me? Because I promise you, when I remove the excuses, it's go time. I'm finna call. Come to the front of the congregation. You hear me? Because you got to lay down your soul, man. Bear it. Tell me what's going on. Why you can't. You know what I'm saying? Remove all the excuses. You just don't want to be around family. Just say that. Let's say that. Let's move on.
The devil's greatest trick was convincing families to destroy themselves. A divided family becomes a weak, angry family. Families are breaking apart at a higher rate than ever. Parents are being cut off. Children are growing up with no contact with their parents or their grandparents, no roots, no foundation, no will to fight for the people who love them. More people are fighting for strangers than their own family. And when you break a family, you don't just break one generation, you break all the generations that come after it. Children with no foundation don't know who they are or where they came from. And a generation with no roots will follow anyone who tells them what to believe, and you become exactly what you've been designed to become.
I like that. So, a family with no roots, no generational roots, man. Like, you just kind of latch on to whatever's out there, and that's what's going on right now. And that's why I be tripping on when people say about the mental health. I got mental health. Dude, the only thing you got is you're absent of God. That's it. I'm sick of all this language. Like, this language is it's too much. Like, words have been around for thousands of years. Like, why are we trying to reinvent the wheel? Stop it. People, like, it's corny. Everybody want to come up with all these new little, I get it. Like, when I was young, we had these bunnies, but we weren't trying to reinvent the wheel, dude. We were just talking. It was a form of slang. And trust me, we learned, like, how to speak proper English. It's just when you around your folk, man, you little crew, boys, whatever you got, whatever. This was the language we spoke, but then I'm telling you, when it's time to be professional, we can be professional. But see, these folk don't even know how to cut the switch on and out, because all they give you is gibberish. Then they continue to keep making up stuff that don't even make no sense. Like, I hate when folks tell me I'm a boy dad or a boy mom. Like, what? You just ain't, so a parent ain't good enough no more, huh? Mom or dad, like, that ain't good enough. You gotta be a boy dog or man, look, I'm talking about, I'm so sick of all this. It's just muddying up the water for no reason. But like I told you, devil is confusion. He seeks to destroy through the confusion, and that's all he can do, because he can't build. He can't. God is the light. The light is always building. The light moves forward always. Darkness dwell in darkness, man. And that's why I was saying about the infestation. Like, clean your house. Shit, like, clean your soul. Man, y'all get on my nerves. Get on my nerves. Because I'm just saying, like, it's not this hard. Y'all making it harder than it have to be. Families are being destroyed on purpose. And y'all intentionally helping out. Turn two races, man. God's side, Satan's side. And every time you want to like really pull away from family because you round with Satan's side, because he want to destroy family. He know how important family is. But y'all choose this. Like y'all choose to like love these random folk. Now I'm not saying the random folk ain't cool, but that still ain't family, man. I ain't gonna tell me out the mouth, dude. I promise, had I known, I ain't gonna say that, but I remember when I was a kid, I couldn't wait to be an adult because just knowing how much we was like so close as family, and to look at it today, it's heartbreaking. It really kills me inside. That's why I'm working so hard to try to do my part, man, to make it better than I found it. Are you? Are you trying to make life or make your family better than you found it? Because I'm pretty sure you found it in in good shape. But are you helping it keep it in a good shape? Are you putting in the work, man? Are you creating the memories for your kids so they can understand what the true meaning of family is? I do a bunch of stuff I don't really be wanting to do, but I do it because I know I had it as a kid. And I want my kids to experience the same thing. So I make sure that, you know, I don't make excuses for them. I make solutions for them. They gonna have it regardless. You hear me? That's what family means. That's what family is about. It's about sacrifice, huh? The hell wrong with y'all folk today? Like, hey, I'm just saying, this shit corny, dude. I control me. Bring it back down. But we gotta do better. We really do. Let's move on.
Hey, I'm just sitting here thinking, right? Holidays don't feel like holidays no more. Is it just me? But it seems like cousins out here into it, brothers and sisters out here beefing about nothing. Family ain't family no more. Grandma done passed away, and it just feel like it don't feel the same no more. And the only time we really hang out and kick it is at funerals and receptions. And somebody said every time they go up there for the eulogy, we need to all get together. Y'all hear that? We need to all come together and get together. And guess when the next time we come together and get together? At a funeral. Believe that.
I just told y'all that. Lies. You hear me? Ain't no effort. I don't care you to put in time for your family, man, because that's like a piece of you. So I mean, you really hate yourself. That's what it be. Because we talking about family. We ain't talking about just no random folk that you don't know. We talking about people you share blood with, DNA with, that share history together. Like, you don't have time for them. But you got time for foolishness. You got time for Earl, Ray, Craig, and them, Loquisha, because they want to go to the club and turn up and, hey, all that stupid shit. Like, I mean, my bad, but I'm saying, you got time for them, though. Sad out here, cuz I don't even know. I'm sad out here. Really. Real sad. Like, I'm telling you, make time for these degenerates, man. You make time for that food. Don't tell me like this, that club stuff. Y'all do that every weekend. Every weekend. Y'all turn up all the time. Can't turn up for family, though? That ain't even right. It ain't even wrong. I mean, it's wrong. It's very wrong. I get sick of you. Get sick of you. Gonna move on, though.
I've learned that people are more important than currency to me in my life. You can always make some money, but you can't make a good person. And you can't get them back once they're gone. So cherish them while they're here.
For sure.
Please do. If you love anybody.
And that's one of y'all boys, you feel me? Me telling you, cherish people. And things can be replaced. You can always buy. I'm talking, even if you lose stuff, you can replace it. But you can't replace, like, loved ones, dude. You can't replace family. You can't replace that piece of yourself. So why play with it like that? Give it the adequate amount of time that it need to become whatever it need to become. Then you just, I mean, ain't nobody telling you can't live your life. You can do that. But don't leave family out of it. And we wonder why we go through stuff so long, so hard, and all by ourselves. Then we feel like the world against us, and I'm saying, don't nobody love us. Because, hey, look at the choices you made in life. You decided to put yourself out there on that island by yourself like you ain't got family. Let me see. I think I got one more.
You ever notice how that one family member that shows up for everybody is the one nobody shows up for? Most of my siblings have lived with me at some point, even when I was married, even when I had my own family to take care of. I still opened my door. I gave support, I gave rides, I gave advice, I gave money. I've gotten up at 1 or 2 in the morning to pick people up from hotels, pulled up to handle situations that didn't even match my lifestyle. I showed up. But if you ask me, how many times have I lived with them? How many times have they lended me money? How many times my phone has rung just to say, how you doing? How's the kids? I'm proud of you. Keep doing your thing. Almost never. But my phone does ring. And every time it rings, it's the same thing. Hey, can I get? Hey, you think you can help me with? Hey, can I use? It's always an ask. The crazy part is, some of these people don't even realize that the only time they call is when they need something. No empathy, no awareness, no sense of decency to even warm up the conversation with a, how you doing? It's just take. That's not family support. That's emotional and financial extraction. But here's the lesson I had to learn the hard way. Just because you're the strong one in the family does not mean you're supposed to be the supply for everybody. At some point, you got to stop confusing being supportive with being used. Because real family don't only call when they need something. Real family gonna check on you too. You got to start letting your nose be nose. You're gonna have to realize that ain't nobody gonna look out for you like you look out for you.
That boy was spot on with that one. And, you know, you do have that one in every family. I know I take some of that role. You feel like I call folks all the time. Most time I don't call because I just try to wait and see who's gonna call me. But most time folks do call. It's just I need or can I. And for the most part, I don't care because you my family. Because I'm supposed to show up for you. But why it's never in reverse? Why, you know, can't you call and see how I'm doing? Now, I got a couple folks that call and check on me. I appreciate them to the max, man. Like, you know, they don't even know how important they are to me. You know what I'm saying? I know it's a couple of them why I'm rooted where I'm at right now because of them. You know what I'm saying? Because if it weren't for them, been gone. Because I want to try something else, but I'm gonna try to make this thing work with family, man. Because I know the way we was raised, man. My parents, my grandparents, and some uncles and stuff, man. They wouldn't accept it. They just wouldn't. I'm talking about get cussed plumb out for some of the stuff, man. Like, so it's just in me. I got so much love in me, so much empathy in me. I don't even know how to turn it off. You know what I'm saying? And I thought we all had it because most of us was raised in the same house, dude. Most of us went through the same stuff. Most of us had the same upbringing, ups and downs, like the ass when we took together, man. You feel me? But like I said, it's life. It can be a distraction. And it's only really one true distraction in this world. I told you, 2 races. I'm over here, you hear me? And them distractions over there, man. They distractions for a reason. To knock you off your square, to knock you off your center, to get you further and further away from this side of living. Because this is where it's real. That God is over here, man, waiting on you, but yet you distracted over here with the world. I'll wait. I'm gonna cut it out right here today, man. I mean, this was a good one. Family, again, is the oldest business on earth that God ordained and he loved. And he said it was good. But we choose everything that the world has to offer versus over family. And I don't get that. I just truly don't get it. I wasn't raised by the world. I was raised by my family. That's who my allegiance to. God and my folks. Like this video, share this video, comment on this video. Again, at the ENT shop, you know we focus on faith, facts, honest reaction. I thank y'all for stopping by and hollering at your boy. You know, till we meet again. Yeah, Antonio, I'm out. Peace.
From the first hello to the last farewell, welcome to the shop. Come on in and stay, where the world feels a little brighter today. Take a look around, let your worries drop. You belong right here. Welcome to the shop.